I'm going to have a glass of wine.
Sure, I should have left you behind. Good old Nick. I'll take you
We're going over for another feast.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This again. Nothing like after this.
No, this is done up right.
Wow.
Apricot pudding with custard.
Life is good, Mr. Nick.
Deli food.
Life is good.
Too much of it.
When are we going to get back to the...
We're not going to worry about that till we're home.
Until we're home?
No, we're not going to do that.
still on holiday,
We're on
guys.
holidays. That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's going to be a...
Eat what you want and don't touch the scales.
For about 10 days.
We did a bit of a walk today, guys. I think the heart rate elevated with those elephants burnt off some
That,
calories.
Oh, the elephants were incredible.
they were something else.
And that's a wonderful thing, just to get comfortable around them and find their habits and watch their mannerisms and
And nice for you to see them in a scenario that's outside of hunting. to see
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How they react. And
Yes.
you got a couple of head shakes today.
Yes. That's all part of it, because they're very demonstrative of their feelings, aren't they?
Exactly, and that's exactly what the head shake is, because the ears come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my size. This says, I know you're here, but I'm bigger than you. What's your
Right.
next
Yeah.
step? Let's see where you go from there.
Wow.
Definitely was there.
How can you, I don't think there's enough words in the English language to describe what we just saw with those 8 bulls together there. It was so imposing, the size of them, and to be that close. We were, I don't think, more than 80 meters from them, and it was a tremendous experience. Great thing. And to have Nick there with the footies he was doing, and unbelievable. Great trip.
Yep.
We got a company tonight. We got a bat here coming around there while we're doing it. Look coming, these gentlemen. And they're going to feed us, I bet.
Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Today I'm here to announce our dinner. Today, for start, we've got a butternut soup and the croutons. Our dinner, our menu, we've got a roast fillet with the pepper sauce and the baked potatoes and some soup. Thank you.
Thank you.
We were having dessert.
Sorry, today we have got a dessert. We have got apricot pudding
Oh, wow.
with custard.
Wow.
Thank you.
Chef.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice.
The white and red wine that you've been having the last few nights, but if you would like to try something new, we've got a red, we've got a cab sauv as well as a merlot, and then for the white we've got a chardonnay. Would you like to try a new wine? Something a little bit different?
Sure. Why not?
Would you like the cab sauv or the merlot?
The salad, please.
Ah, excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is
We are
incredible.
taken care of.
I see you.
This is
Like unbelievable.
That's really good. You deserve it, it's special.
No, thank you.
This is incredible.
It's going to be hard to go back to the real world.
No more romantic. You could always stay, Nancy.
Yeah.
You almost bought a houseboat. You could
Yeah,
always
we
buy
could,
another
we
one.
could have bought that houseboat.
Wouldn't be much of a salesman to make me stay. We've enjoyed it, please.
I miss the grandkids.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Please have some wine with us and please sit down,
All right, thank you.
please. That was beautiful.
That would be nice, huh?
We're very lucky.
Able to hunt 3 is the big 5 right here and never leave a camp. Would be something, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Wow. Would be no legit. I don't know whether Africa will be ready for Patrick when he gets here or not. But anyway, we'll start.
If he gives us a shot,
We'll start bracing it.
And shortly after that,
Please.
2 other males came through. They were a similar age group, and they all basically settled and have been comfortable since. So that group of males have been around, and I think it's one of them who's been calling.
Oh, okay.
So there's one brother who's quite a bit darker, a little bit older.
Calling me a barefoot, eh?
Another adventure starting.
Yeah.
Another adventure.
Ready to go!
Wow.
I don't know if anybody's adventurous. As dark pink as possible. It's tiny. It's got quite a strong flavour to it.
What's it called?
Salvador person. Also referred to as the mustard bush. So this particular area is pretty arid, so you don't get its entire flavour as you normally would in other locations. Oh, he's no tail. He's looking up.
That would be Teeny's perfect. Rest of his tail is
Nibble, hey? Just on the end. On the map was registered as Pope John Paul the 6th mission, and we looked that up, but we couldn't get any.
Four of them are together. Oh, that's beautiful.
were just within the vicinity or were just found in really unusual locations. Had nothing to do with the actual death of the people around. You get quite a lot. The ratios in here, as I mentioned before, is 5 to 1. 5 females to 1 male. And these guys, any source of protein we can find, we just toss it in there. But at the moment, they don't seem to be feeding too
Anything
much.
for the farm, or you get some commercial significance from them?
Well, commercial, definitely, but it's definitely a novelty thing as well. So what's happened with JV is that all these crocodiles had been targeted to be put down, and we were fortunate enough to have the facilities and the funds to be able to rescue them. So we brought them in and put together a joint venture between ourselves and national parks to ensure that the communities that were affected by them, whether it was loss of life or discomfort, will get some type of financial support from us. So what we basically do is, for all the eggs that come out of JV, whether or not they're fertile, we will put that into monetary value of the potential skins that we'll reap from there, and then a percentage of that will go towards national parks, and national parks will distribute it towards the people. So it's a 50-50% deal that we've got with parks. So in future would like to rescue a few more crocodiles, but it just depends on availability of funds and things like that.
He'd be 15 plus.
Need to get them in here. Well, the angle's not the greatest for us at the moment. The bloke behind him, what you can see above is just his horns, eh?
Right.
And that's pretty impressive. It's a big male, eh?
Yeah. There's a big crocodile down here.
So we've got a deal at the moment with Irvins, and a lot of their what is it called? Mortality chickens is what we're feeding at the moment. But you know, if you come across any roadkill or anything like that, would often bless you. Would often utilize that for these particular crocs. Bottom here. And you go down to open the tap, and the crocs come through, and they think it's feeding time. You know? It is so nerve-wracking.
I know we taste like chicken.
Apparently.
This is the last day of our wonderful safari, and it's a real treat here in Zimbabwe to really see something totally different. The crocs in the background here are basically rescued crocs that were named man-eaters, or had been bad boys, and it's just something very, 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 very unique to see. It's a joint venture project here where the proceeds from the skins and stuff go back to the anguished families and things that had financial loss due to the crocs. Some of them came from the dam in Lake Kariba.
Yes, large chunk of them came from Kariba.
And it's just so amazing to see something like a croc being rescued. You'd think that a croc would be the last thing that they would ever go out and rescue. But it's, if you just say a few more words here on it.
Yeah, as you can imagine, rehabilitation of crocs has always been something that nobody's considered, and it is something that is almost impossible. The fact that they're the only or the last surviving family from the dinosaur age implies that they will remember, they will readjust, they will adapt to scenarios to ensure their safety. And as a result, once they've picked us to be a potential source of food, the fact that we're not the smartest and we do interact with crocs on a day-to-day basis increases the chances of conflict. So getting an opportunity to do this, where putting down is not the only solution, and you can actually ensure the safety and livelihood of crocs in general, we're pretty lucky. For those who don't know, crocodiles were actually classes or put on the Appendix 1, so you could no longer trade in crocodile. crocodiles were on the verge of extinction in southern Africa, and to be able to visit Kariba and see the number of crocs that you saw there, and visit the Zambezi River and understand how the population has bounced back just based on the fact that they could trade in them is pretty phenomenal. And this is probably just the next step into that whole process, getting even stronger.
Shrindu is just the most fabulous place. The treatment that we've got and the facilities and his wonderful counterpart Hope has taken care of every one of our needs, and the food and the atmosphere and the friendliness of the people is just so wonderful, and I applaud you for that so much, Lionel. And you're an inspiration to us all.
It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun to be around.
Croc to his right.
Yeah. Probably one of our escapees.
There was two just when we came in.
Now blood circulation is also working more. That is why we are taking this very good for health. And deeper taking part,
said. Largest herd of buffalo I've ever